I'm not saying you're gay, but I am questioning, do men like women? You don't have to be gay just because you don't like women, but it is very confusing to watch heterosexual people interact with each other. Because in the majority, why do men treat women so piss poor? And they need them for so much. You need them to pleasure yourself. You need them to produce and procreate your offspring. But you genuinely don't seem to enjoy them. You don't seem to enjoy their time, their efforts, their energy, their conversation, their personality, their femininity, their connections to their emotions. Do you like women? Because my gay ass, you would think I actually want to be in a relationship with a woman with the care, consideration, love, and genuine respect that I have for women. But I question a lot of heterosexual people that I come across, and if they genuinely like women. Or do you just want to Is that all you see women as? It's very interesting how you can be a heterosexual man and be very misogynistic. It's crazy.
What I love about black women, everything. The patience of a black woman, the legs, the thighs.
You give them hatred and they will still smitten that thing with love.
And they will check you, keep it real, tell you when you f***ing up.
I really love that black woman right there.
The softness, the hardness.
The mindset that they have.
The closest thing to God, honestly.
How shea butter and cocoa butter just emanate off of them.
My future wife, definitely gonna be a black woman.
Without black women, we'd be nothing.
Black women are the source of all things that are great.
Black women represent love to me.
Help me, black woman.
Did I say the lips?
I love how powerful black women are.
Oh my God, have you looked into a black woman's eyes when she says I love you? That'll change your life.
Black woman, there's no one like you.
The black women come in every shade, every color, every size. I love them all.
Now, Adam said plenty of times that the gender war that we are in, if we are in this gender war, no one wins. Because no one wins when the family feuds. As Jay-Z has once said in his prime. Or 444. Anyways. The video you saw earlier. Now, I understand that dude is a gay man, homosexual. But what he's saying is new either, because I know a lot of straight women feel like that. I know a lot of women feel like that sometimes, that you feel like black men don't like black women. There's more. Now, I would ask to go into detail of what makes you feel like black men don't like black women. But I feel like it's more or less, if you kind of like pay attention, he was referring to like we lust after them, we don't really like them. And look, I can't speak for every man, but but I can at least jump out the window and say it's not that we don't like black women. And I'm gonna speak right here. I'm gonna speak for myself but I do feel like this is what black men are feeling. I could be wrong, but I'm also going to use some personal things about it. I think we love each other. I really do. I do think black men and black women love each other. I do think black men love black women. But y'all get on our fucking nerves. I think what you're looking at is y'all getting on our nerves, and not the cute lovey-dovey way. It's more or less the why are y'all like this way? It's more or less the brother sister annoying type of, I think, or less like that one person that you don't think is very bright at all, and then every time they say something stupid and it gets on your nerves, like to the point where you roll your eyes, be like, oh my God. It's like, this nigga ever shut the fuck up? Or does she ever shut the fuck up? It's like, God damn. I think we're at that point where each other, it's like we get on our nerves. And I think it's both ways, because I'm pretty sure there's things that men do, women just roll their eyes and go, oh my God. It's just. But, so right now I'll speak for myself. I do feel the same way. I love black women. There have been black women in my life that definitely done helped me out in life, where I am very forever grateful for them. So anytime when I do things for them, I make sure I do it out the bottom of my heart. It's caring. Even if I'm attracted to them, even if I like them, like I'm still like the big homie. Like I do things as the big homies. Now, if the vibe is there, I'm gonna pursue the vibe. But other than that, it's just I always been the big homie to some of the women. Now, here's the thing about being a big homie to some of these women. You kind of like listen to them, and then when you listen to them, and I'm speaking for myself, when you kind of listen to them, they try to sell you a lot of bullshit, and yet you're not going for it. And some, like, even when they're trying to like get your advice for their boyfriends or something like that, and to me, I keep it real with them. Like, I'm one of those dudes. I keep it real with you. Like, I'll like, if I feel like your idea is dumb, your idea is dumb. I've called women out on their bullshit all the fucking time. Now, it can be, sometimes it comes off as harsh, but at the same time, I want them to like understand what they're doing. So I don't really cut corners. I don't really I still like being nice to them, but at the same time, I don't cut corners. I give it to them how they feel. But I think a lot of black men we're just not seeing eye to eye, to the point where it's just like we're in that relationship part. It's like, do you even love me? And I think, and again, like I said, I think we're just getting on our nerves right now, and this is the part of the gender war where it's just like, why are we having this? Where I'm like, why are we having this type of fight? Why can't we just sit down and learn each other? And I think that's one of the problems, because we're not learning to love each other. When was the last time you seen anything on the sitcom wise where, like, even if they do have a fight, they come together, they talk about, like in the old 90s sitcom, they have a fight, they talk about their problems, they sit down, they chop it up, and then they hug it out, and then they say, I love you. Like, you don't see that no more. It's like, niggas is just like, they argue, they fight, and then they talk to their friends about it, and then now their friends are wrapped up in it, and then now it's just like, oh, men ain't shit, oh, bitches ain't shit, and we seeing all that right now, but we're not seeing us make it up. And plus, and this is the harsh part. Most of the time, most of the men you deal with, and this is why I always say, who are these niggas? Like, me personally, and again, I'm speaking for myself here. When I see videos like this, and when I see women talk like that, I say, who are these niggas you date? Because some of these niggas that you women describe are some of the most weirdest dudes that I've like ever come across. And y'all say these are men out there. Now, I don't refute what you're saying, but I do ask, like, where do you meet these men? Who are these men? Now, you know, the whole 50, you know, it's just, I think how this society is now, like, everything is more open. Like, everything's more opinionated. And I think in this era, a lot of women don't know how to handle men's opinions on them or what they think about them. Or, like, let's just say the woman is attracted to, don't really look at them like that. They don't know how to deal with that. Men, like, they don't know how to deal with men stating how they feel now, because now it's kind of considered sassy. Now, it was like, it's one of those, be careful what you wish for, because women used to hate it when men didn't show any emotion. It's just like, oh, it seems like men don't ever show their emotions, but as soon as a man showed his emotion, he's not really looked at as manly no more in women's eyes. I've seen it happen. I've seen a couple women say that. It's just like, damn, when he kind of cried, he kind of looked like a cold bitch. Or, like, he just looked soft to me. And it's just like, what can he do? It's just like, you want him to show emotion, but as soon as he show emotion, you kind of like deter away from that. And then like men, I feel like men, we're just confused because I think men always try to, we want to be what you want, but yet we starting to realize that a lot of y'all don't know what you want. A lot of y'all say what y'all want, and then, you get that, and then it's like, y'all don't want it. Or my favorite, it's just that, you don't really know what you want, but you try to get what the next person want. But what the next person want is really for them, for that woman. But because I seen this was like a girl like I like a man who's tall, dark, and handsome, and you may not even like tall, dark, handsome dudes. You might like them short, pale, and kind of ugly. But you don't really know what you want, so it could be like, oh, me too. And then like, oh, a lot of people say, oh, they try to get what they want, and then it's just like you see the person they with, it's the exact opposite. And even I'm not even trying to throw the whole like women not liking us, because I can go that route too, especially like if you listen to people like Shara Seven. Like if you ever listen to Shara Seven's advice, it's obvious like she doesn't like her man. She likes that a man provide for her, because it's just like her philosophy is a woman is never broke. She just haven't found a rich white man yet, or she never just found a rich man yet. So she telling you she a gold digger. She's literally telling you she's a gold digger, and her whole philosophy is just how to lay up under a rich dummy. And men see that, and this is where the part where men is just like, because especially in this generation, because a lot of people feel like men don't want to provide. My thing is, I think men want to provide, but we also want to know that you like them. Because we see it that way too. It seems like black women don't love black men, or that you emasculate the fuck out of men. Like, one thing like a man do not like is being emasculated. I don't care if you think you're alpha, beta, sigma, whatever. I don't think no man like being emasculated in front of his peers. And you women, and I've seen y'all women to argue to other women, y'all don't have a chill point. And what a chill point is, let's just say two men are arguing. Like, if we're trying to get a point across without, get into a fight, we stay above the chill points. We'll stay above words that we know if I say these words, I might get into some shit. So we keep it to a point where it's cordial enough to like we get a point across, but not having to step over the boundaries. We have to squabble. Some people got shorter tempered than others, but most of the time, so like when we're in this conversation, it's just like, no, I need to talk to you. We need to have this chat. Women, I've seen it many a times. Like, if y'all don't like, especially when y'all don't like a person, y'all do not like a person, and y'all don't hide it, and then like y'all will get to scrapping. Like, it is evident. Like, how you doing, bitch? Fuck you and your mama. It's like, god damn. And then it get to scrapping. Like, I done seen so many reality TV shows like Bad Girls Club, where like bitches was fighting on the first day. Excuse me for calling women bitches, but like they were fighting on the first day, and it's just like y'all don't even know each other. Like I don't watch y'all heard me complain about baddies, but I don't even watch baddies. But there's clips around like these women are not even on the show; they're auditioning for the show, baddies, and these women are fighting each other. They don't know each other. They've never met each other. Some of them, they probably know each other from like wherever else, but the people that's already baddies, they're making the people that's auditioning for baddies fight. And you're fighting a random, it's like, oh, you should slap her or some shit like that. Oh, you should beat that whole ass or some shit like that. And some of them do it. One girl got scalped. Like, I guess she was told a story about how she was an innocent bystander that got shot, And one of the people that was already a baddie, she was like, "Oh, you was probably the one that did it." So they got the whole, her and the people she was auditioning with, they got her jumped. And then like she then jumped in, and then like they scalped her hair to where the point where they had to curse her out because she was tripping. What other show will you know where like you're not even on the show yet, you're auditioning for the show, and you're getting in fights? You don't ever see men do that shit. Now again, we have our short temper dudes, we have our gang members, we have people that, but like men see that and we kind of look at it like we got to pick a wife from you. Like I haven't even I was supposed to do the whole thing about the Felicia Rashads of the world versus the Sexy Reds of the world. Like I was supposed to do a think piece on that, and I still got to get my thoughts across on that one. But I do want to say this is just like, because I know a lot of women got mad at Felicia Rashad because it said, "You think we're doing this for a man?" And I think y'all missed the point of her saying that. Yes, she did say she go to Charlotte. Yes, she did go to Charlamagne. She was just like, no man want to see a woman in that. But that was not the point. She was disgusted for herself. Not even that she would do it for a man, but you should be able to look good without having to be in strips of clothing. Like she just, old women don't like the design. Now, I think she would have got backlash either or. She would have brought the men in there, but it was that she didn't like it. She didn't like what she was looking at. She didn't like the style. She didn't like the designs. It's just like, in her opinions, I felt like she looked like the girls that be coming on campuses. They look like prostitutes or they look like whores to her. Probably because the women that used to wear those type of outfits were whores in her day. And Felicia Rashad, and people got backlash for Felicia Rashad. She wasn't just talking about like what a man wants. She was just like, for yourself. I feel like y'all don't have the respect for yourself. Now, that's not my fight. That's between the Felicia Rashads of the world and the Sexy Reds of the world. But back to men and women, it's like I can understand that, and I say this, I do understand that a lot of you women feel like you're not loved by black men. But trust me, the love is there. We wouldn't be criticizing you if we didn't love you. We wouldn't be telling you what we want if we didn't love you. We didn't tell you, like, I don't want my women doing A, B, and C. I understand, like, especially, I don't want my women doing A, B, and C. Like, that's us telling you what we don't want. We don't want you to just go out there doing nothing. We have standards for not for ourselves, but for the woman we have, the kids that we have. It's just like we think of everything. We don't just think of ourselves. We think of the legacy we want to carry, and then what we're bringing down to the future generations. Now, I've always said women are naturally selfish, and it proves, and sometimes it proves on point. But men, usually when we do a sacrifices, we make sure the kids and our woman is good. That's why, like, even in times where it's just like the Titanic sinking, women and children are first. Men were just taught to sacrifice. So it's in our DNA to sacrifice. Or I guess it's just one of those things where it's just like man law. But again, me speaking for myself, it's just I try to, even, I do my best to try to understand women. I don't want to just go off and call women 304s and whores and all that other stuff. I do sit there and I have conversations, but to me, it's just like you could tell there's a brick wall there. And sometimes, like, you can't jump over it. You can't go around it. You can't go under it. It's that solid. You have to go through it. And like going through it, sometimes it's the worst. It feels like the worst feeling because half the times it feels like you don't get it. Even if I break it down to you to the point where I feel like it's simple enough to you to understand, you don't get it. And then that's where the frustration comes from. But that's how I see it. But it's not that we don't, it's not that we don't love you. It's just that we just want y'all to, it's just like, hear us out. But where do I think when we come back is when we will understand each other. Not even like women understanding men. It's us understanding each other. And especially in this specific generation where, everything is, like I said, it's more open. Like, people have new thoughts. People have new deals. We're still trying to, continue what's good in masculinity, or what's masculine, what's unmasculine, what's feminine, what's not feminine. Like, I feel like people still trying to figure it out, and I feel like we still haven't developed our own style. We're still like trying to continue the traditions of masculinity, but yet trying to set new standards that I feel like people was just not really fucking with. And I feel like that's where the other confusion is. It's just like every genre or every generation done had their style of masculinity and femininity. We're in the middle of ours, and there are people that's just describing it. So, like I said, the outfits we wear now, most men now, like some of them been especially like, hell, I even say early 2000s. You would have never seen men like that. Like, we went from baggy clothes to damn near, outfits looking like it's painted on us. So, in conclusion, do men hate women? No, we don't. But I do think we're getting on each other's nerves, and that's where my think piece comes to an end for this one. Shout outs to LA Star, because you're going to be the one I send this to. I don't know if you're going to watch this whole thing through, but shout outs to you. And if you do, I love you, big head. But yeah, that's my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Till then, my name is Oskino Fly, and I am out. Peace.
I used to date nothing but white girls in high school because I remember being told I was black and ugly by black girls. So then when I dated the white girls, you know what they told me? I was a sellout for dating the white girls. But hold on, the white girl told me my skin color was pretty, looked like chocolate to her. To you, it was ugly and it looked dirty. And you black like me. Then I got to college. I said, okay, I found black women attractive. There was a whole lot of them downtown Atlanta. So I remember walking up to this black girl who was walking at little 5 points. I walked behind her and I said, excuse me, miss, because I thought I could talk to black girls the way I talk to white girls. Be really nice and friendly and cordial to them. I said, excuse me, miss. She didn't say anything. I thought, she must couldn't hear me. I said, excuse me, miss. She stopped, turned around and did me like this. I know you didn't, and walked off. See how you laughed? Now,
no, because I can picture that. I know black women. I can definitely picture that.
Here's my point.